Hail Grimnir. Let's talk about the runes. So today I'll be switching runes that I'm connected to, going from Uruz to Furusaz. But let's talk about Uruz, and once again I'm going to refer to Swain Plowright's translations, go through them, have a little chat about what my connection to Uruz has meant to me over the past week, and then wrap up if I haven't waffled on too long. So Uruz represents the Auroch, the wild ox, which is an extinct creature now, but essentially Dark Age sort of bull or cow, I guess. Like a dire version of our cattle today. And it's interesting that Uruz follows Fehu, i.e. wealth representing cattle, and then we have something that is, cattle itself, kind of, I guess. So I'm going to go through the three translations from the rune poems of the younger Futhark, and then I'll talk about other stuff. So, for the Old English rune poem, Aurochs is single-minded and over-horned, a very dangerous animal, fights with horns, a notorious moor treader. That is an intrepid being. The Old Icelandic is drizzle is the cloud's tears, and the harvest's ruin, and the herder's hate. And for the Old Norwegian, slag is from bad iron, oft lopes the reindeer over frozen snow. So that, obviously, scholars and enthusiasts or people who work with the runes, this is the primary sources of what we take the representation for Uruz. And really, a lot of the focus from what I've read seems to be focusing on Auroch, and it being a strong, independent sort of beast. It's interesting actually reading these and focusing on them in a way that I haven't done before. That it's only really the Old English that focuses on the beast, whereas the Old Icelandic is talking about rain. And then the Old Norwegian is covering its own thing, really. I'd say, really, there's strength and there's struggle, really, or, I don't know, things that put a dampener on things, really. The Old Icelandic, we got drizzle, and, in reflection, been sort of trying to get out into my garden to do gardening, and every weekend in particular, for the past 2 months really, we've had a lot of rain, and this is something that strikes home really acutely. Personally, I feel it's more sort of a focus on strength, because I guess I'd say to some extent I've probably been, where the garden's concerned, a little bit weak, or a little bit sort of wanting to just have better weather to do the gardening. I haven't shied away from it. I mean, I got some done in the past week. My son helped me as we worked in the back garden, and a week or before I'd sort of worked in the front garden. So if we go to runes for beginners, it's like the key words really for Uruz: strength, health, power, energy, endurance, creative force. And I guess really they're words you can draw from those poems, and then it's just a way of working through them and seeing sort of what you make of it. Now, to go to my personal sort of journey, if you like, my runic journey, this past week, Uruz, I suppose on a subconscious level, has been quite helpful, because I've had to deal with a tough issue. And, sometimes the tough issues are the ones where you have to step away from something or someone because they're abusive in a way that you can only tolerate for so long. I'm not going to say it doesn't hurt, because to step away from this person has taken, really recognising that a line's been crossed and that it hurts, and they're struggling. However, they don't want to sort of get the help they need, and the support I've tried to give them has just been ignored, or they refuse to acknowledge it, and it's, you feel bad. I feel bad. I've been feeling bad trying to support them, and you can only make that journey so far when, I don't know, you're not necessarily being made to feel guilty. However, you can't turn away or turn the other cheek to abuse you are receiving any longer. And that is the hardship, the strength. Really, you have to, take the position of acceptance, I suppose. It takes strength to accept a situation for what it is, and to, in one way you could say it's wash your hands of it. That's not really the right resolve to it, or what I'm actually saying. I haven't washed my hands of this person. It's more a case of, I cannot watch any longer someone just self-destruct and hit out at people when they refuse to talk about it or to do anything about it, as far as I can see. This person is a great person when they're not being dragged down by their demons, shall we say, that negative energy, when, you know, they are in thrall to this passionate depression. Really, over the years, I've had to deal with this with multiple people, and it's never easy. And really, no matter how much, you know, you and other people can see this, someone needs help, no matter how obvious it is, you are torn between sort of continuing to be sort of some punch bag, or removing yourself from that situation. And both options make you feel like crap. I want this person to get better, because when they are in the sunshine, shall we say, they're an excellent person. It's just you reach a point that you've supported, stood by them, tried to talk to other people that are part of your social circle to let them know what's going on, to try and sort of give some allowance for you know, antisocial behaviour. But when it becomes an antisocial behaviour where that person starts to pick fights, enough is enough. And this week in particular, that's where Uruz, you know, has perhaps helped. Because it's not easy. You feel, I mean, it's just that sort of, I'm not a person that's stone cold without any emotion or love. You just reach a point where you just can't take it anymore. Or it's just that sort of, you are taking advantage now, and, you know, enough is enough. You have to draw the line. Like, I should probably draw the line on this video. So yeah, Uruz this week has been, you know, something that's struck quite deeply, quite personal, and I've probably got a lot more to say on it. But as it is a personal matter, that's something that draws away from this being a fun video to watch, hopefully, or an informative video. So, draw a line under that, and we move towards Uruz. And it's always an interesting rune to work with. So, yeah, Uruz. Strength. You can have strength of character, strength of making hard decisions, or just good health, and hopefully that helps you on your runic journey as much as it has helps me, and will continue to help me on my runic journey. Thank you very much. Goodbye.